In this tip I'm using the plane track that we use for putting. We use it for all golf shots. It's that simple device we made out of some curtain rod and some irrigation corners that we can travel with, and we can use it for all types of plane reference work. Now I'm going to show you a couple of checkpoints that you can use when you're practicing with this for the backswing for your full swing. So we're going to set ourselves up with the inside of the shaft touching the track. I'm going to make my first move of my backswing, which is the triangle moving away in one piece until the butt of the club is opposite the right leg. We don't want to keep this going any longer than that. From that point, as the right elbow starts to fold, the wrists start to fold and set. When the club is parallel to the ground, you can see that the shaft is parallel to the line to the target. Now in our free video series where we talked about face and path, this is a great checkpoint to see that you're marrying path, which is the shaft when it's parallel to the ground, parallel to the line to the target, and basically approximately the toe of the club will be pointing in the air, which means that the leading edge is vertical, so that face is square. In reality, anywhere from that point to the leading edge being parallel to our back is also perfectly acceptable in the golf swing. At some point your arms will rotate about 30 degrees. It doesn't have to happen early. It might. Some golfers will be here at this point and then their arms will rotate to the top. Some will be here at this point and then they'll just turn to the top. But for using the plane track, we're going to move the club back in one piece, and then we're going to start to fold the right elbow, allowing the wrist to set, and check that that club, when it's parallel to the ground, is parallel to the line to the target. The toe of the club is basically pointing in the air. Now from there, as we move to the top of the backswing, we're in a great position to start down. When we want that club coming down, we want it in that same position. It'll be narrower, closer to our body, but the shaft, when it's parallel to the ground again, will be parallel to the plane track. The toe of the club will be back in the air. That is that perfect delivery position where we can swing that club down the line, square the face up, and then we've got the two most important parts of the 5 laws of impact of face and path working beautifully together. Using the plane track as a great reference point to practice with that to make sure that you're on the right track.